grew up in a hamster household. We got any other HHs out there? Yes, all three of us. I love hamsters. They're so cute. Yeah, they're so cute and cuddly and low maintenance. And they introduce kids to the concept of death in such a chill way. When a dog dies, it's devastating. When a hamster dies, it's kind of like when a DJ dies. It's sad, but is it surprising? It's not. It never is. My mother had this weird ritual for when our hamsters died. She would take their bodies, wrap them up in paper towels, drop them in a Ziploc, and then just shove them in the freezer for months on end, like she was the fucking Jeffrey Dahmer of hamsters. Anytime I wanted ice cream, I have to dig around Ashley the hamster to get it. In her defense, though, she only did it so she could bury them in the spring when the ground was softer, which was a very kind thing to do. Those little guys experienced so much turmoil on Earth. The least we could do is give them a proper Christian burial. So they wouldn't end up in hamster hell, just getting shoved in and out of Richard Gere. I went to an all-boys Catholic high school. Carry this trauma to that day. Yeah, I went to an all-boys Catholic high school, which is surprising. I get it. I don't seem like the kind of guy who would do well in an all-male setting that wasn't an orgy. But honestly, Catholic school wasn't that bad. The most homophobic thing about it was the uniforms. Casual gay slurs, I can handle. Boot-cut khakis year-round, rather be crucified. My Catholic school, though, it was like a smidge homophobic. One time, my health teacher, who was also my religion teacher, conflict of interest, told us that men who had sex with men cut 30 to 40 years off their life expectancy. Which isn't true, because if it was, Lindsey Graham would be long gone by now. And even if it was, do I really need to live long enough to see Florida sink into the ocean? I'm actually petty. I would love to see Florida sink into the ocean. My favorite part of high school was drama club. We didn't have any girls, so me and all the effeminate boys had to play the female roles and cross-dress in the name of Christ. It was like RuPaul's Drag Race for closeted homosexuals. And I got to play a lot of complex female characters. I played a jaded lover, a mother of two. One time I played a Victorian woman in a chorus scene. I had no lines, I just really wanted to wear a bonnet. And when I wasn't playing a woman, I was a talking animal. I guess it was easier for audiences to imagine I was a talking rat than a heterosexual man. Which is fair. I played a straight guy for 18 years and I was not convincing. Just ask my ex-girlfriend. She's gay now. Actually, every girl who ever had a crush on me is gay now. Which makes sense. I'm a solid lesbian aide. Thank you. I needed that. I'm in a long-distance relationship. Yeah, that's usually the response. My boyfriend lives in California. And long distance is tough, but it is so much better than dating. Dating is the worst. And I can say that because I've gone out with 50 different guys. And I know it's 50 because I turn every single guy I go out with into a Horcrux. So you're gonna have to kill a bunch of white guys named Dan if you want to get rid of me. My boyfriend is actually a 6'4" hunky Mexican guy, and sex with him is a logistical nightmare. Have you ever watched Shrek? That's it. No. Have you ever watched Shrek and imagined what Donkey and the Dragon look like getting it on? That's what me topping him looks like. It's also what it sounds like. I'm not a super sexual person though. I've only had sex with 5 guys. 18 if you count oral, but only my doctor does. My gay friends, though, are way more sexually experienced than I am. My best friend has had sex with over 200 guys. And another one's carried more loads in a cryobank. But I'm not like that. I approach sex the way Rihanna approaches making albums. I don't. But I feel like there are these expectations that gay guys should be super sexual. Like, when I used to be on Grindr, guys would send me pictures of their massive dicks and be like, you want to take this? And I'd be like, oh my god, take it where? All my love to the well-hung men out there, but I'm not looking for someone to feng shui my intestines. I also feel like there are greater sexual expectations for gay men. Like, straight men are expected to do, what, missionary and doggy, and they're not even expected to do it well. But if I'm not comfortable treating some guy's butt like a puppet, I'm kink shaming. Like, one time, this guy messaged me, this is verbatim, and he asked me to punch his prostate like it was my own personal punching bag. And it's like, look at me. I hold my wrists like a T-Rex is carrying too many groceries. What makes you think I'm capable of that?